What is up, guys? Today I have the September monthly knife club starter knife, the $25 package. This will be my last $25 package. I upgraded to the $35 package. You see monthly knife club. So let's get right into this. I'm going to be opening it today with the Bestech Swordfish in D2. I love this knife. It's a big knife. So let's just get right into it. They normally have the cards in here. I wanted to upgrade my subscription before this month had came. So there's the box for the knife we got. Let's see what the card says today. So they're not even telling you the they're not telling you the starter knife like they did last month. It just says advanced plan. So if you guys are looking to get in the monthly knife club, coupon code Lucky7. I would like to get to the tier 2 name brand knife plan for $75. That Real Steel H7. But for now, we're going to look at this. So, tactical weapons. Let's see what it's all about. The box is pretty nice. The model number is AB012, I'm assuming. Okay. This is just a sleeve. I wish they would have wrote what kind of knife this was. ABKT. ABKT Incorporated. This kind of looks like the knife they sent me last month. It feels like G10. Open design. It's a flipper. Tanto blade. Just says AB012 PRG tip. Oh, okay, so it's only tip down carry. It's assisted. As you can see, oh, there's a lock. Oh, there's a manual lock. It's assisted. I'm just gonna show you where I'm not gonna flick it. I'm just gonna push it out until it opens. Right about there. It just goes. This just isn't my thing. That's why I'm gonna actually upgrade to the name brand. This pocket clip is extremely long, but I understand for the money. What I'm getting for $25. I don't know what kind of blade steel this is, or there's no kind of paperwork that comes in this, so I'll have to look this up online, which I might do real quick and talk about it in the video. It doesn't feel very sharp off the package. Let's see what happens when I don't want to cut that. Let me get a sticky note here. So it'll cut some paper. You gotta kind of get the teeth to grab first. It doesn't want to grab right away, this spot of the blade here. Yeah, this just isn't my thing. I don't like the serrations. I don't know. Just not for me. I'm not a fan of assisted knives either. This just got a lanyard hole, but it's just drilled through the frame and the G10. The liners are not drilled for or skeletonized for weight. This knife is very grippy though. You have jimping back here, jimping right here, heck, even right here. This lock feels very cheap. It's a very plasticky. It just feels like a channel in there, and this piece of plastic sits in there and rides back and forth like that, so that if you have it up, it won't close. It's stopping, which I don't like that. It's meant to be a lock for an opening, So you push it up like that when you're opening it, and it's stopping it, but it's not very, there's no like tactileness. It just slides. There's no detent to stop that. But yeah, you got the thumb studs. See, look, the lock keeps on activating just by holding it, and I'm trying to close it. And then the flipper tab. This knife will be given away to someone. I don't know. It's just not going to stay in my collection. Last month, the S-Tech knife, it was better than this one. If you look on the sheet here, the standard knife, which I think this will be the standard knife, it says only valued at $20 to $30 with an asterisk. So you can find it for 20 bucks, but it'll go for 30 bucks. So we're not really getting much of a deal on this box for $25. But anyways, I know what I'm getting when I pay for this, and that's why I wanted to upgrade. I like the company. If I could afford it, I'd get the Onyx plan or the Tier 2 knife. Look, I'm trying to close it again. This is an irritating knife. Like, you can't fidget with this knife. It slides so easily. Nothing holds this. It's like I'm not even trying to, I'm barely touching it. It might actually slide on its own. So, look, I can't look. When I'm trying to close it, it just doesn't want to go. Because when I close this, I hit the liner lock right here. Look, this will cause me to cut myself because I'm going to think I'm going to cut it or close it, and then it's going to cut my finger. Yeah, I don't like this knife. I don't like locks on assisted knives. I'm not a big fan of my SOG flash tube because of the lock. I can remove that. I can remove this, I guess. This is not needed. This is just, if you really wanted to put a lock, you could put like a tactile lock with like a detent to hold it still. This just slides like freely. I don't like it. Well, I can't, like I said, I'm not bad mouthing the company. I know that they have to source knives, and I don't know this name brand. It says name brand knives. ABKT Incorporated. But I can't, like I said, I can't complain. I guess ABKT is the name brand, and that's really all there is to it. I'm sorry, there's a shadow right there, but the G10 feels nice. Feels like a real G10. Look, man, this lock. I keep forgetting it's on. It looks like a tactical blade shape. I guess if you're into that stuff. Look. It just comes up on its own. Every time I try to close it, my palm just moves this barely up and it won't close. You can't really close it with one hand if you're trying to. Let's see the lockup on this thing. It's a pretty good lockup. The liner's so thin, it's scary. I'm not going to beat this on the table or nothing, but the liners are so thin. I'd say the nicest thing about this knife is the G10. It's a deep carry clip, but it's only tip down carry, which I don't want that. The lock is not my thing. But for someone that just likes knives and they're okay with like cheap knives, I don't know. I can't recommend the starter one. I can't. I've had it for 2 weeks now. I just can't recommend it. They could have put some cheaper CRKTs in it to help build a collection. They probably already have like some cheap SOGs. Look, this is irritating. This lock, if you bump it at all with your palm, like with just right here on my hand, when I'm trying to close it, just You see? Watch this piece of paper. It's going to push that lock. It takes no force whatsoever to push this lock up. It doesn't stay still. So every time I try to close the knife, this part of my hand is going to hit this lock. Look, it just moves. And once it moves a little bit, you can't close your knife. That's the stupidest design ever. But hey, like I said, next month, I'm on the $35 subscription. I don't recommend getting this package, the $25 package. But I learned my lesson. So, like I said, the first month, last month, August's box, the S-Tech knife, it was 14 MOV or 8CR 14 MOV. That was better than this. Let me pause the video real quick and I'm gonna look up some stats on this and give it to you at the end of the video here. I'll write them down on a sticky note. Okay, so this is what I found. It is called the Black Rhino ABKT knife assisted opener. I found it on I can't remember the website's name, but it was going for $24.99, which is how much I paid for the box plus shipping. So I'm not even getting a deal on this knife. 4.5 inches overall length, 3.5 inch blade, and it's 8CR 13 MOV. So I guess most knives with 8CR 13 MOV that aren't a good name brand are going to go for this cheap. The blade steel isn't bad for it being this. Honestly, it's not a bad knife. I'm not really into the feel of like this kind of assisted opening. Look, this is my biggest pet peeve. Every time I try to close it with one hand, this lock gets me. So I'll remove this lock even before I give it away. You don't want this lock on here. It's horrible. But 8CR 13 MOV, you're looking at a Spyderco Tenacious type knife. I mean, I don't like the serrations. Same size almost. It's real G10. It has G10 handles. It said that on the online, but other than that, it's just a very basic knife that they're selling for $25. I guess you are getting a steel. Now I'm not able to test this steel to test if it is real, which I'm sure if it's 8CR, they're not gonna lie. 8CR 13, they're not gonna lie. I was on ABKT knives, and they have some other ones that look nice. This just whole tactical look isn't my thing. I'm more into like elegant looking EDC type knives, like this Bestech. That's the only one I have up here right now. Only other knife I have up here in the office is this Gerber. If I can pick it up. Mini paraframe, which that I just got at a yard sale. But anyways, I get upgraded. I'm really excited about upgrading next month. It already went through. I just missed it by a couple of days. I wish I would have got the name brand knife, not the name brand starter knife. So this subscription is $25. I don't recommend it unless you're like brand new to knives and you don't have a lot of money to spend on knives and you just want to grow your collection. If you're like brand new to knives and you want to not spend the money yet, just to get like some idea on blade steels, and if you want to practice sharpening your knives, whatever you got to do. But I'm upgrading to the $35 a month one, and if that one doesn't work out, I'll see what other kind of subscription plans they have. I think this tier 2 name brand knife plan is no, but I want that rake M108. I just can't afford that. Look at that S35 yen. So Monthly Knife Club is a good company. They're not trying to rip you off. I just don't like this plan anymore. So I can't talk bad about the company. It's not. This is what you paid for. This is $25. You're not going to get a $50 knife for $25. This knife goes for $25. Monthly Knife Club didn't make it. This is just so stupid design. Yeah, that's just, look, it's every time. I'm not doing anything fancy. Look, the lock is back. I grab the knife. I'm holding it. Let's say I want to go Put it away. Oh, that time. It's just the slightest movement of your hand back here activates the lock. So yeah, I mean, like I said, ABKT makes some good looking knives that I just saw online. They're probably all this Chinese steel and mostly this assisted knife. But like I said, it's not Monthly Knife Club's fault. They're giving you what you pay for, which I like that about them. So I don't know how much the subscription costs for the Onyx. I think it's like $119, but as you can see, you're getting $150 to $170 value. So they know what they're doing. I don't know how much this tier 2 is, but we're gonna look into that. I'm gonna keep it at the $35 a month club for a while, and I don't know. Is someone interested in this? This isn't something I'll keep in my collection. I mean, I'll give it to the neighbor kid if their parents allow it, you know. This is just a knife. I mean, I'm taking this lock off. That's unsafe. That is an unsafe lock. Alright guys, sorry I'm ranting a lot. I'm not upset, but I'm not happy with their decision to go with this company. But what can you do? If they went with some CRKTs, I mean, I know the squid's like $15. You know, there are CRKTs and Kershaws out there that are name brand. That would be perfect for the name brand knife for $25. So, alright guys, if you like this content, I'm sorry I'm so upset with this knife, but if you like this content, make sure you give it a like, a subscribe, comment what you think about this. If you think I should give it away, if you think I should burn it, you think I should do a giveaway on the channel, maybe I'll round up some knives that I first started with and do a little giveaway, but I don't think there's enough subscribers on here to do a giveaway yet because I don't have many people on here. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Next month is the start of the $35 box, so better knives coming, and then after that, who knows what'll happen. And thank you guys. God bless. Peace out.